Hello everyone. Thank you guys so much for stopping by my channel, Southern French Astrology. My name is Billy. I really hope that everyone has had a wonderful day, staying safe, drinking your water, all those beautiful things. So with that being said, I just wanted to stop in and do a video because something magical is about to happen tomorrow. And that magical thing that is about to happen is Pluto, which is a planet that I love, is going to move into Aquarius, which is where it is going to remain for the next 19 years or until 2044. And this is such like a once in a lifetime experience because of Pluto's orbit. It takes 248 years for it to go through the entire zodiac. So us as a collective will never, in our lifetimes get a chance to experience this. So this is pretty amazing. We are living in such amazing magical times, and especially from an astrological perspective. So I just wanted to stop in and just kind of just share some information about maybe some things that we can expect with this ingress of Pluto moving into Aquarius. So again, I hope that everyone is well, and that life is going great for everyone. And with that being said, I'll go ahead and begin. So the first thing that I want to just briefly touch upon is just some of the characteristics of Pluto. Okay, so Pluto, it is basically known as the planet of death, destruction, rebirth, renewal, and all things transformation. Also, Pluto is considered one of the most powerful, monumental, and fierce celestial bodies in the cosmos. Now, in case some of you were not aware, Pluto, I can't remember the exact year, I have it in my notes here, but Pluto was actually demoted to what they call a dwarf planet. However, and that's okay. But my analogy is, although Pluto was per se kicked out of the family, doesn't mean that it does not exist. So Pluto, with that being said, is a very powerful planet. So also some notes here. Pluto is actually named after the Greek ruler of the underworld. Pluto also governs the unseen, the buried, the veiled. Pluto speaks about what is beneath the surface, secret plots, ulterior motives, deeply rooted power structures. Pluto is also known as the celestial agent of transformation. And I'm just going through some of my notes here. Also, this is actually a quote that I thought was very applicable to this situation. And the quote is from Chris Branrit. And then she said, "Where there is movement in the cosmos, there is movement in you," which I know to be true. It's just with the energy that's going on right now, it's just like from an astrological point, like just being able to see it in real time for me is such an amazing thing. But again, I'm just gonna go ahead and again go over just some more Pluto stuff, and then I'll speak on some things about Aquarius, and then in the end we'll just kind of try to tie that or button it up and and go from there. So Pluto, if you're not aware, is actually the planet that rules Scorpio. Pluto again speaks of massive change, power, the occult, dictators, corruption, the subconscious, transformation, power, and control. And then what else would I like to speak on Pluto? So overall, it's just Pluto is the great transformer. So when you're thinking in terms of Pluto, I wouldn't necessarily say spring cleaning, but Pluto is coming into, I don't know if destroy is the right word, but I'm not saying that in a bad way. But Pluto comes in basically so it's out with the old, in with the new. I don't know, the basically the thing that just came to my mind, like like sometimes in Las Vegas, like when there's a casino that's been up for like 50 or 60 years, and then they'll demo it and then build up a new structure. That's what Pluto is: death, destruction, and rebirth. So even though it's coming through to collapse a lot of what has been happening, that has to happen so we can begin anew. And sometimes change is not always easy, but it's necessary. So actually, and then here's another one of my notes here. So as it pertains to Pluto, through the uncomfortability, Pluto leaves an opportunity more often than not that is positive, which is exactly what I was just stating. And then also, what else? So then now I'm just going to go ahead and move into some of the characteristics of Aquarius. So some of the characteristics of Aquarius is humanitarian, creative, independent, intellectual, unpredictable, open-minded, stubborn, aloof, innovative, emotional detachment, loyal, unconventional, unique individuals, and progressive. And then also, according to my notes here, because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't necessarily just, because although there's positive traits of Aquarius, there's also the shadow traits of Aquarius, as with any sign. So one of the things here that I put in my notes that I wanted to highlight in terms of Aquarius and like one of the shadowy aspects of Aquarius is that Aquarius may look at things shallowly, and then temperamental, uncompromising, and may avoid emotional expression. Aquarius also is associated with groups, community dynamics, friendships, collective movements, humanitarian causes, people coming together to actualize a shared vision, technology, science, progress, and as well as innovative discoveries. And also just a few other things in case you're not aware that are a few more things that are associated, or I would say that has Aquarian energy, is the internet, social media, electricity, AI, as well as intergalactic travel. And then let's see here. And then also another thing I wanted to share in case you're not aware, Aquarius is ruled by the sign, by the planet Uranus. Uranus is the planet of sudden and unexpected changes. And then let me see what else I wanted to share here. And I just have tons and tons and tons of notes. but I wanted to make sure that I actually got this done before, because today is November the 18th. So I just wanted to make sure that I actually got this done before 12 a.m. November 19th. So I apologize if I'm kind of all over the place, but I just wanted to get this information out because this is, this is just an awesome moment in history for us, that we will never ever get a chance to experience again. So also, what else did I want to share about that? So, one other thing that I wanted to touch on, is Pluto has been in Capricorn since 2008. And then my notes here. So Pluto has been in Capricorn since 2008, transforming global, social, financial, and political structures, unhealthy power dynamics, corruption, decay, as well as exposing some dark secrets of government, as well as traditional institutions. Now, with that being said, because Pluto is such a slow moving planet, since Pluto has been in Capricorn since 2008, the things that I just spoke of, they have been they've been slowly being unraveled. But I'd say since Pluto has been in the 29th degree of Capricorn, which I apologize, I don't know how long that's been, but let's just say maybe like the past 6 months or so, as a collective, we have been seeing these structures, the governmental structures, school structures, the banking structures, and the list goes on of all of these structures. In a sense, I won't necessarily say they've collapsed fully, but a lot of them have been challenged. And I think a lot of the collective we're looking at things, looking at a lot of these structures with a different lens now. So to tie in, I think where Aquarius comes in at is because these things have these structures, this, I don't know, patriarchy, hierarchy, however you want to call it. Pluto has been in Capricorn, slowly dismantling these structures, challenging them, putting the spotlight on all these hidden and things that were underground, and the corruption and all of these things. And then now, because Aquarius, the water bear, it's about the collective, it's about humanitarian. So Pluto is basically, ushering in, a new change. So back to some of my notes here. So Aquarius. So some other things that I guess could be associated with Aquarius. I have notes here stating that, I guess, in a sense, summing up Aquarius to a certain degree. It's an old-fashioned mix of progressive and rebellious, rebellious and conventional, friendly and aloof, eclectic. Again, more Aquarian themes, aerospace, also, Aquarius is an air sign, even though the symbol is the water bear. Aquarius is an air sign, and the air signs in the zodiac, they are the thinkers, the communicators, the doers who analyze, synthesize, and probe. And Aquarius, the Aquarian motto is, I know. So the thing that I love about that is because I guess in a sense, I know maybe not 100%, but I know that the veil in a lot of things has been lifted. And that is very much on theme with Aquarian energy. And then let's see here. Oh, also another thing that I wanted to make mention. Pluto is also moving from an Earth sign over to an air sign, which I had a note here that I wanted to expound upon in regards to that. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, so we did already talk about how Pluto has been at that anaretic degree in Capricorn. That's what I wanted to speak up on. Because I'm not sure if any of you have actually felt this shift in time. Time seems just to be moving so fast, and I find myself actually saying quite often that it seems like the days are like blending in with each other. Okay, so Pluto, even though Pluto is not the only planet, in our solar system or whatever, but I'm just gonna apply it to this. Pluto is moving from a Earth sign, Capricorn, over to an Earth sign. And again, I don't know if some of you have felt like things have accelerated and become more I don't even know how to explain it. Let me see, what other notes did I have here? Again, I have tons of notes, and I just wanted to get this information out. So again, I just want to quote this again. Where there is movement in the cosmos, there is movement in you. So what was the last thing that I wanted to share? Okay, so with that being said, I did just actually write a couple of notes because I think that it's only right about the age of Aquarius. Even though Pluto is moving into Aquarius, we are technically in the age of Aquarius. And if you are uncertain of what that means, the age of Aquarius is a period of time that is said to bring about social, technological, and spiritual transformation. It's believed that some of these themes will not be it's believed that some of these themes will be, but not limited to, one, a collective responsibility. People will learn to be a part of a larger system and care about the greater good, which I love that, because again, Pluto is about humanitarianism, and it's not about I, it's more so about we. Also, the age of Aquarius is thought to bring about an openness to new ideas, where people will be more receptive to innovation and global cooperation. It's the age of Aquarius is also thought to bring in a shift in consciousness, where people will move from me to we. Also, I have a note here. Back when Pluto was the last in Aquarius, it's actually when the Declaration of Independence was written up. Also, the age of Aquarius is thought to bring about more creativity, where people will be more inspired and creative, and will be in tune to the rhythms of nature. Also, it's thought to bring about new ideals of freedom, equality, and social justice. We can also expect, again, more technological and medical innovation. And speaking from a technological aspect, there's with AI, with the robots, all of that stuff. When I think of it being in that air sign energy, just expect for things to start moving a lot faster than they normally do. Also, the age of Aquarius is said to be bringing about a greater sense of community as well as spiritual awakenings. So with all of that being said, I am just very, very grateful to be alive at this time. Again, especially from an astrological standpoint, just being able to, be able to look at the planetary influences and to actually see those things basically come to life here on Earth, to me, it's just an amazing thing. And I'm actually very, very fortunate and very, very grateful for for the gift of astrology. So with all of that being said, again, I just wanted to stop in and just kind of share a couple of things. I'm sorry if I kind of rushed through it, but hopefully, you receive what I was saying, and yeah. So with that being said, again, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for listening to my thoughts on this ingress of Pluto into Aquarius. So have a wonderful evening. And as I always like to say, remember, it's in the stars.